Game 5 for all the marbles with the classic matchup of Shaman Face versus Face Warrior.
Pirate Warrior, you know, the well-known deck that you just expect to see in the finals of Game 5.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, every time I tune into, you know, some big match with like huge name players, big prize pools, I'm surprised when I don't see Face Warrior. I mean, how do we not see it more? That intimidating deck.
I'm really curious about this entire list.
Yeah, I was supposed to say I have it, but I can't give it out. I'd have to kill you if I gave you Zoe's list.
That's very reasonable.
Check his Twitter. I'm sure he'll post it later tonight.
So he's going to dominate North American prelims on the back of Face Warrior.
Yeah, you know, I was kind of surprised. I watched some of the prelims earlier at just how safe everybody played it with their deck choices, but I can't really blame them.
Yeah. You saw some more interesting control decks, you know. Players like Stan Sifka just had Yogg and Warrior and stuff. Unfortunately, we're not seeing any Yoggs today.
Yeah. Sifka, man after my own heart, just playing some craziness in stuff. Yeah, I haven't gotten to cast a Yogg happening in a competitive thing yet, but I know the first time I played it, I just immediately died. I was like, all right, well, that was fun.
Yeah. It's just so interesting to see because, like, watching European prelims today, you saw this, like, very, very control-focused meta, and now you see the top 4, and these are all just people playing aggro, and they're just all looking to hit face.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the guys for prelims, I can't blame them because I think they did a lot, and I mean a lot of their testing, you know, days and days and days before this, you know, and they had to turn in their deck list a little early, and they didn't have time to, you know, perfect all these aggro decks and see this new stuff's going on while these guys could get their deck lists in a little bit later, you know, so definitely not super surprised to see that.
Enza's first mate here is so good.
Card is just, I think, really undervalued.
Yeah. I remember when the set came out, like the rat said he probably puts that like in his top 10 or something. Like he was just absolutely loving that card.
Yeah, it's just such good value. I mean, it gives you a 1/1 pirate, which is actually good in this deck because there's, you know, pirate synergies. And then it gives you a 1/3 weapon, which, as you see, he's playing like upgrade. He has the Bloodsail minion that upgrades as well. If you have a pirate in place, there's some like super synergies there. Like if let's say this pirate didn't die here and Zale drew the 3-drop that did that, just coined out that 3-drop. All of a sudden he has a 1/1, a 3/4, and a 2/3 weapon on turn 2. And that's a board that's really hard for a lot of decks to deal with. Is Chalky debating just getting in as much damage as possible here?
Yeah, I'm curious if he decides to go for this abusive or not. I think he does, just because when else are you going to play it? This is probably going to be the most useful it gets.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, you're going to Feral Spirits on 3. You know, I guess it gives you like something to do on 4, but you can just totem, or heal, I'm sorry, on 4. And healing's actually not terrible against the Face Warrior variant. You know, if you gain enough life, their deck just eventually runs out of stuff to do.
Yeah. So Chalky was probably, you know, hoping for life tap off of the Finley, but heal's going to be okay this game.
I'm surprised there isn't a meme for like more of the face players, you know, people like Chalky who just always play face variants where it's like heals bad man. Like I'm surprised that's like not more of a common thing. You know, you just never want to play against it.
I mean, it would be, but you know, Chalky's ruined his reputation. He went ahead and won Dream Hack with the control decks.
With forbidden healings.
Yeah, that's not him.
Yeah, he had to turn in his aggro card after that, you know, like his little membership card to the aggro club. He doesn't get to have that anymore.
And now he's slowly working his way back to it.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to get his street cred back for sure. Like this is a good way to do it. I mean, I think he's earned some points back.
But you know, Zale's trying to show off that you could hit the face better than Chalky can.
Yeah, man, face is the place. Very famous quote from Zale.
Maybe.
Do you like Finley Fiery War Axe this turn?
Yeah, I was just looking, and I think the Fiery War Axe has to come up just because everything else just isn't nearly as clean.
And Chalky's set up to have a pretty bad turn next turn. If he doesn't draw anything to do next turn, I think Zale might run away with this one. He's going to get another Frothing Berserker set up. What are you looking for? Which hero power are you looking for here?
I feel like normally it would be, you know, Hunter hero power, but in this matchup, I still think it has to be just like just something to help fight for the board. So it's probably heal. Yeah.
Let's say I love this. Both of the most aggressive players we have left with pure aggressive lineups
Yeah.
have dual healing hero powers here in the finals, and this is so big too. Getting to heal up this frothing berserker up to 7/4. Oh, but a Langdon totem off the top for Chalky here. That was huge.
Definitely makes the otherwise awkward trains very, very, very clean.
All right, so Zalay could frothing berserker plus Salsi deckhand here if he wants to take out the Flangtongue totem, but is that even that great?
You could just maybe even just clear this Finley off, so then it can't get healed up, and then it's just the Flame Tongue left on the board.
Yeah, you
which is
frothing
not
berserker
big of a deal.
plus upgrade maybe, or just run the deckhand into it. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
I just
fine
like
too.
the deckhand with the Berserker, but he's deciding that he does want to clear his Flame Tongue totem.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna Argent Horse Rider, or as he likes to refer to it, clippity cloppity here.
Any situation where you're in an aggro matchup and you could clear your opponent's board, you usually take it. So that's what Zalay saw, and he just wants a clear board.
All right, well, if you like weapons, Jockey's got one for you. Doomhammer, clear both your guys. Your moves away. And, all right, so Frothing Berserker, if you play it, Chalky takes 5 to clear it.
Yeah.
That puts him to 21, and then you're sort of a little out of gas. But what else are you gonna do? I guess you're gonna Loot Hoarder Fiery War Axe or Loot Hoarder Heal. Yeah, those all seem kind of weak.
And Shaka's going to do it too. That's like the biggest thing. Like in this matchup, Doomhammer is just so much value in one card that like he's going to face tank this stuff, and like it's not going to be that bad for him because he's going to be able to heal back up. But it's just gonna be the reason he doesn't need card draw, just because the Doomhammer's trading with some things. And we see the Master of Evolution, which is part of the reason that he runs the Nerubian Prophet. So I think what he's going to do, he's going to try and hold off and then play Nerubian Prophet and the Master of Evolution the same turn to evolve it into something like 7-drop.
Yeah, plus this gives him, a chance to heal as well, which is really good when you're doom hammering a lot of your opponent's minions. All right,
Yeah.
so Zalay could War Axe upgrade kill the totem here, but then the rest of his turn is pretty bad. So he could actually trade War Axe, trade attack for 4 as well. And then he can upgrade next turn.
I don't mind the upgrade this turn and just clear out the minion. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Just because you want your weapons to be trading with the minions, and you want to preserve your minions
Right.
because you don't have a lot of them. So there is a lot of good 7-drops and a couple bad ones. Obviously don't want something like Ancient of Lore getting involved into here. I know Chaku said that he won a game because he got the 6/8 taunt yesterday in a game that he otherwise definitely would have lost. So
Oh, what's in the box? Here we go.
Antonitis maybe.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well,
there
I
it
apparently
is.
did not like the reaction. It is the 6/8.
Yeah. I don't even know the name of it. It's like Bog Creeper or something.
Yeah. And Zalay can't help but laugh because this is pretty ridiculous.
God, look at that smile on Shockey's face, man. He's just loving life. This is the
Yeah.
second time he's done it this tournament. He's just gonna keep doing it and just keep winning tournaments.
I mean, he can clear the 6/8 here, but this Yeti's going to be left behind.
Yeah.
I guess he does get a giant Bloodsail Corsair, because you definitely Bloodsail Corsair, then play Kor'kron Elite, trade into the 6/8, and I just can't believe we're having dueling healing hero powers. This is so random for the finals between Chalky and Zalay.
Yeah. Turns out when two aggro decks meet, they can't go face. They gotta start
Okay.
trading.
Yeah, this is much better play, actually. Heal up here because you can still Bloodsail Corsair next turn, and then you can play the other Corsair and trade into the Master of Evolution here.
This game is so close.
Yeah, this hero power is insane. What's wrong with? I mean, if you play Trog here, I think that's okay, right? Because if either one of your minions lives, all right, I was gonna hold on to it. That's a King's Defender. I
King's
didn't know he had
Defender.
that in his deck. That's a new one for me.
Why? That's interesting.
I think you wanted just another weapon, maybe.
That's
It's maybe just
crazy.
one weapon short.
But this is a strong board. And Shockey is hoping for a burst spell to just end the game here.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, there it is. And Shocky. Zloy giving him the thumbs up.
Slay gives
Zloy,
him the thumbs up.
being a good sport about it. Shocky
Oh,
definitely rolled a little bit high at the end there, getting a 6-8
yeah.
taunt, but he played really well, and so did Zloy.
Yeah,
So,
this was an amazing
congratulations to him.
final. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. This is an amazing final between two amazing players. Yeah, you definitely saw some roll high from Chalky there, but I love the good sportsmanship with Soleil too, because he's gonna feel good about making it to the finals of this tournament with Face Warrior in his deck. Just all about the memes over on
Yeah.
Soleil. Just wants to get those in, and congratulations to Chalky for winning. What a great tournament! Honestly, it was quick. There's aggressive decks showing you don't have to just play these really slow control decks that we'd be seeing coming out, and can anyone stop Chalky right now? It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. This is going to be the second feature tournament that Chalky's going to be in. So he's going to get another chance to hopefully go for that PAX qualification.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about our sponsors a little bit. Geico is the title sponsor for the Hearthstone circuit, so make sure you click that banner down at the bottom of the 2016 circuit banner. You can get to the Geico quote, save your money insurance. You can check tournament schedules. You can register for upcoming events, anything like that. Another one was VGVN. That's the Video Game Voters Network. It's a free, nonpartisan grassroots network of gamers that are encouraging people in esports to get out there and vote, guys. Register, go out there and vote for 2016. You can make a difference. They also host contests. They give away video games, passes to E3. I know I'm trying to get one of those myself. Help support the esports community. You can check that website out at www.videogamevoters.com. That's videogamevoters.com. They're also giving away a cyberware PC Gamer Extreme 1000. Geico is, so go to geico.onog.gg to enter that drawing. That's geico.onog.gg to enter. Also, we're going to be hosting the RPG Limit Break. They're doing a speedrunning charity marathon here. They're raising money for the National Alliance of Mental Illness. They're currently almost done with Bravely, followed by the marathon final of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And I know that's a really popular game. I was kind of a fan of the Kingdom Hearts series. I don't know if you ever played it. So they're going to be doing a speedrun over there, guys. Make sure if you have a couple extra dollars, you can go there and give it to them. It's for a good cause, help support the esports community. But with that, we're going to be done with today. Chalky is your champion. Great finals. Nasim, it was great working with you today. Do you have any closing thoughts you want to say?
Yeah, just, really enjoyed the games today, and just shout out to ONOG for existing. They're the best.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to have a shout out to Onong. They always have me back. It's great. Loved working with you here today and awesome. And I love that they offer this tournament. It's the best Open Series tournament in, I think, the world right now.
Yeah.
They're giving away so much money. It's $1,000 to every one of these Opens, 60,000 prize pool overall, all culminating in a $25,000 grand final at PAX Prime in August. I'm going to be there. I don't know if you're going to be there, but I definitely want to go see who wins. I even have one of my teammates playing in the grand final, so I'm pretty excited about that. We're trying to get the second one in there now as well, so super excited about that. But anyway, that's going to conclude it for here today, guys. And we're going to see at the next tournament, can anyone stop Chalky? That's 2 in a row for him, so that's the biggest deal for today. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.